Castanet is counting down the top stories of 2019. We'll count down to the year's #1 story December 31st and our Newsmaker of the Year on January the 1st. Our #3 story of 2019, supportive housing. Supportive housing was arguably one of the most contentious issues of 2019 throughout Kelowna. January was a busy month for supportive housing changes in the city as Kelowna's In From the Shelter closed while Heath House opened. Provincial funding was granted for a fourth complex at McIntosh Road in Rutland, and Kelowna City Council approved a wet facility project on Agassiz Road. Wet facilities are housing where tenants are not expected to abstain from using alcohol and other drugs, and where entering a rehabilitation program is not a requirement. Alternatively, dry housing tenants are not allowed to drink alcohol or use other drugs while in tenancy. Tenants are expected to be clean before moving in and actively working on their recovery while living in that facility. The controversial Agassiz project was met with great concern from residents who penned letters to Castanet voicing their concern over the city's disregard for the safety of the affected communities. But it wasn't long before the city approved another 49-unit supportive housing project, this one at 130 McCurdy Road. That's expected to open in the spring of 2021. Kelowna Lake Country MLA Norm Letnick spoke out on the announcement, asking the province to pause the project due to Rutland residents' overwhelming feeling of not being safe in their own neighborhoods. In July, a petition boasting 14,000 signatures against construction of the facility led the city, in agreement with BC Housing, to change the operating model of the McCurdy complex from a wet facility to a dry facility. As construction continued on the McCurdy and McIntosh projects, residents living near Heath House spoke out to warn other communities of their fear and threats they face on a daily basis.
When you start becoming targeted, it's hard because it makes it so you can't sleep, and your mental health becomes an issue.
We've had incidents where our lives have been threatened, our dogs have been threatened, just trying to protect our neighborhood.
For Castanet's Year in Review, I'm Wayne Moore.